I'm so in love with you. You got me down again. Hold up. I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
Right, Blair, what's going on?
Yeah, today we've collected the engine, so going to try and put it in the hole. It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
You wanna
That's already
No, I'm not being a dick. Do you want to take this outside and hit it with a water blaster before we put it in?
I did think about like water spraying it, and
Yeah, I
I
probably
reckon
would.
we do. Yeah.
I think you have to.
Okay.
I bought a couple return to neutral springs because I obviously have the same gearbox, and Shane just swapped that around. Hopefully it's made a difference, but more than likely not, because the actual spring was okay.
I didn't swap it because
Oh, you didn't swap it?
It's exactly the same, has the same tension, so I didn't swap it. Didn't even swap the pin. The boot thing I don't think you use on an FC. It doesn't fit in the hole. No.
Doesn't?
No, but it definitely doesn't go. Ow! But it definitely doesn't go on. So. Was that the milkshake that time?
Did you hear that?
The dog heard it, mate. So it fits over the ball, but doesn't fit in the.
Yeah, I see. So that was a concern, obviously, if that fits in there so easily, you'd assume that there's that much slop,
in there. But that
it's small
definitely
itself.
doesn't even get close. So when I was scratching it up the side, it just wouldn't go in.
Yeah.
And then internet said they don't always work. So. Lost it, eh?
Nice.
Shit. Shit.
I'm just saying this is a momentous moment, team.
For this
You know,
moment.
like, it feels like years of pain and, you know, consultation between us to get to this point.
Sorry.
And even the belief to actually be able to rebuild the engine, to actually be able to have to pay for the thing,
Shut up and carry it. Let's go.
was like painful enough. So whatever pain happens after this, it will never be as painful as what we've been through.
Woohoo!
Pretty cool.
Did you find the bolt with it? Oh, that rag I left there to not let it scratch your paint, and this tape I ran it across my shirt 3 or 4 times, so it lost all its stick, so it wouldn't peel when you paint off.
Nice. It's a rare sight to see an engine bay protected. Anywho, look at that.
Yeah. Perfect lights as well.
Green, black, green, black. We had issues again putting the wheels on because of, well, we're all 5-stud now, but the wheels I have don't clear perfectly, and we have one spacer and one slip-on spacer which doesn't quite fit. So all the wheels back on so I can roll at least, but we didn't actually have to drop it on the ground in the end, which is good. So we got the space saver out of the GTR, which fitted on quite nicely. So engine and gearbox in, bloody awesome. Shane did a stellar job with the heavy lifting while we tinkered with the hubs and bits and pieces.
So good.
Amazing. Alright, so as you can see, pretty much everything had to be replaced
Yeah, so you got one more.
So that is a complete keg minus the E-shaft and rotors. So this engine is now completely brand new almost. New housings, new plates. Still PP, but still has the Series 5 NA unicorn rotors. Yes, thanks Mr. Blair. But yeah, it's quite nuts, eh? Complete engine swap.
I didn't realise, you know, I thought that perhaps it's an oversight, but I thought I only needed like one end plate or that.
No, there you go,
Yeah.
rotor life.
Pretty much.
Yes!
I'll just turn this down. There we go. Well, it has definitely been a minute or two. 2022 just disappeared, didn't exist as far as this channel is concerned. The biggest update is the wagon has been completed. And when I say completed, it is road legal, it has been tuned, and it has changed owners. Hence where it's sitting. Blair sold it to Jason, and Jason finished it off. Smells like rotaries in here. What are you doing? Some things never change. So how do you feel with the carving finished and not yours?
Oh, it's just lovely to see it actually moving, to be honest. Yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah, it's nice to be able to see it rolling down the road again.
Sitting much lower than it did previously, so it's been wound down pretty much as it could go. I'm pretty glad that the rough wheel measurements worked out, because they are definitely in there. So there she is.
Hi, my name's Blair, and I like to collect model cars.
I'm addicted to model cars.
This one here is an R33 GTR, and it's really cool because it's purple, but I like to call it Blue Pool.
The car's finished then, well done. You were good to finish that wagon off.
Yeah.
Why is it not a...
fucking time,
Yeah,
Blair.
well, I've been sort of working on it for 8 months, getting it to this point, and you know, it's all my work, none of Jason's.
But it is finished.
No, it's not finished.
Isn't it?
It's the final drive.
No, it doesn't. Definitely doesn't need the final drive. It needs the axle seals fixed, and it needs a muffler. Because it is that freaking loud. Or I'm just getting too old. Must be getting too old.
Oh,
He's like, yeah, they're getting green.
oh, 3D ceramic coating.
I'll get one of those just off eBay.
Look at that.
Stick it.
23. It was 21 the last time we filmed this.
You've even got green Castrol Edge going on.
We skipped to 22. We skipped a year. But yeah,
Yeah.
In all honesty, 20, 21 and 22 was...
Yeah, they were shit years.
Prepare for loud noises.
Well, Jason and I like loud sound.
So it's a shame it's not sunny, as Jason was saying, because the sun brings out a lot of that yellow gold kind of pearl in the paint. I don't think we ever actually said what the paint was in the end.
Did I?
What even was it?
Sonoma green.
That's
The
it,
Audi colour.
the Audi colour.
Yeah.
Sonoma green. So what are the big changes since you took it on? Because obviously when you bought it off Blair, it still needed a bit of work.
When I got it off Blair, it had the engine sitting in it. It was on some different wheels. It had obviously come with those wheels, but it had no tyres or anything. So basically, it was just a matter of getting it ready, getting it running, getting all the wheels to sit there. Put new carpet, did all the interior on it. What else have I done? Basically, just bolted everything up, tied it all up, and then yeah,
Tune.
we're done. Oh yeah, tune of course, yeah, on the new motor, yep. So Stu tuned it for us.
It's got a few extra trim pieces on there I see as well.
Yeah, dug out
Cool.
the chrome.
Looks really good, eh?
Yeah, it looks cool.
So Blair lost interest towards the end of the project. In fact, he lost interest near the beginning, to be honest, and it was a bit of a slog to finish it. So Jason and Blair came to a good deal, and money was exchanged for a car, and here we are today. We'll talk more later on about what Blair has now. He's still got the GTR, but here's a little track hack he's tinkering away at, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I've got a new daily. So a Nismo Note e-Power. So it's an EV hybrid. EV. It's a bit of a compromise between me and the missus. She wanted a automatic hybrid, and I was all for that, of course, being a supportive partner. But yeah, we got something that was a bit more me as well. So it's a nice compromise in the middle. Comes with all sorts of cool little Nismo bits and pieces, including the coolest part, in my opinion, some swanky Nismo seats. Yeah, it's quite firm. It's good on the motorway, but gets a bit bumpy a long distance for an old man like me. Good on gas, of course. Quick enough when you want it to be. But still just a glorified Nana's car with some Nismo bits put on to make it look fancy. But it does the job. And what's the big telling between a Series 4 and a Series 5 FC box?
The Series 5 has got the extra ribbon.
The way it sounds.
So that big gap there's got an extra one in the middle, basically.
Cool.
So more ribbing.
More ribbing.
They're
for-
stronger internal, but
Series 4 has 4 ribs, Series 5 has 5 ribs,
yeah,
Andrew's dildo has lots of ribs.
And the 5 has like a
25 ribs.
it's
For
a mesh,
extra pleasure.
a mesh synchro mesh arrangement.
And Blair's just got spare ribs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
spare
got,
ribs.
I've got a spare tyre these days. Probably a couple.
So it's got Series 5 rotor housing, Series 5 side plates, 2mm street apex seals, apex springs, side seal springs.
It's all Series
Alright, so it's got the corner seals and RX8 springs.
That's what I was getting confused.
Plus Series 5 plates.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's like the fucking Flash Harry Series 5 plate.
And it's got
good.
some
It's like overkill for a fucking NA.
Yeah.
Mind you, so was fucking mine. JC blow with fucking NA.
No, these.
Oh, you haven't,
So
even
they
done it, you haven't even done an update on the FD for a while, have you?
No, they didn't know the colour.
What?
The last video was when we did the wrap.
When you pulled it off?
Yep, the last video was literally the wrap coming off and peeling away the paint with it.
Sheesh.
Never massive like that.
That's a few haircuts ago. FD's head dramas. Lost a turbo at reunion. Girls are driving, we blame them. I was in Andrew's car, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah. Separate cars.
Sheesh.
We were in the revival.
We were. Brought it back, pulled all that apart, bought a new turbo off as a pack. Garrett G40, new manifold from John at Strange, new 4-inch dump pipe. Went to put it on, and then Andrew was fishing in the front housing because it was full of water. So didn't catch any fish. Took the motor out, sent it up to Stu. He pulled it apart and found water seals are gone. That's why the water was in the housings. Rear housing, at some part of its life, had like an 8mm bolt or 6mm bolt go through it. Who knows where that come from? It looked like it went through ages ago. So pretty amazing. This is why you don't let Blair work on your cars.
Yeah, right.
I've got the new 4-inch down pipe, so then I need to make the rest of the 4-inch pipe for it. So we're running 4-inch. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have it at RE. Depends whether we can get it tuned in time.
Did that wastegate fit on the
Yeah, like a little.
So lots of updates to be had, but obviously
Have it painted.
this video is about the wagon. We'll do another video about the FD.
You know, it has the other
Like
the race.
Oh yes, okay, hang on.
Yeah.
What?
So new engine's due back any time now, probably this weekend, hopefully. Stu's done a brand new Series 6 motor, FD motor. Started it so it can run more boost, whereas before we couldn't run anything more than 16 pound. So Andrew wants to run like 50, but it's probably going to run 20, so we should be safe.
I don't know about 50. Maybe on like a fucking LS or something, maybe 50 be right.
We just wait to tell the girls with the switches.
Yeah.
You've got obviously a bit of money to spend, so you didn't take long to
Salesman.
buy a track hack.
Yep, it'll be impressive. That's all I can say. You know, a step up.
For what it is, it's gonna upset a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not even worth talking about.
The person that doesn't own a Mazda anymore.
Yeah.
Exhibit A.
No, I've sold everything for the Echo, remember? It's all gone. It's all gone.
Trying to find a Cosmo, right?
Cosmo.
That'll be getting old, man. Needs something comfortable.
Getting old.
Need like
Start driving that
you mean a
frickin'
spaceship?
Yeah.
The big like.
Yeah, digital dash, you know.
Have like